Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Gurudev, Jai all Vaishnavas, my loving hugs and my obeisances. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. So by the mercy of Gurudev, the great Vaishnavas, and all of you, of course, we will try to sink very deep into Sri Vilapa Kusumanjali by Srila Raghunath Goswami. We came up to verse number 16. I will read the verse again and then start where we ended last time. O Goddess, I shall never pray to you for anything else but the excellent service of your lotus feet. I offer my constant obeisances to the idea of becoming your friend, but I really relish the idea of becoming your maidservant. So last time we heard that the mantras are actually taking part in the Madhura Ras, but still it is servitude, for their service is within the scope of Madhura Ras. Rupa Raghunatha Pade Hoibe Akuti Kobeham Bujabo Se Yugala Priti. When will I, by following in the footsteps of Srila Rupa and Srila Raghunath Goswami, understand the love of Radha and Krishna? Narottam Das Thakur. Rupa and Raghunath Dasa's bodies are made from tip to toe of Yugala Ujjvala Rasa, splendid consciousness of the divine couple. How eager their hearts were! How can one become absorbed in this splendid consciousness without being full of this Yugala Ujjvala Rasa? And the answer of this question is meditation on the Kam Gayatri mantra is very helpful for entering into this mood. And there's a quote of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila 8. Brindavana aprakrita navina madana kama bija kama gayatri yahara upasana. So this is a wonderful point, because what actually helps us to become absorbed in this splendid consciousness? The meditation on the Kam Gayatri mantra. Because the Kam Gayatri mantra is actually the rasa itself in syllables. And we heard Gurudev explaining so many times about this mantra. And actually, I would like to ask Gurudev if he could explain it for us. Why or how helps this mantra? Gurudev, would you kindly enlighten us?
What is the question?
So here it is said, how can one become absorbed in this splendid consciousness without being full of this Yugala Ujjvala Rasa? And the answer was Meditation on the calm Gayatri Mantra is very helpful for entering in this mood. So how does the calm Gayatri help us to come in this mood? And
this 16 is mantra. Only read one time. No explanation. 16 one time only. Read is a philosophy. This is the Mula, Vilapa Kusumanjali. No explanation and give time to read 2-3 times. If we understand this, we understand everything very easily. Without understanding, if I will explain, nobody will understand. They have to read it like this is the Mool Mantra, 16. And not try to explain. Word by word read. This is my advice to you. How much they will understand, they can understand. Because everything is written there. Read. Better I explain, nobody will understand. Books will explain it.
The transcendental useful Cupid of Vrindavan, Krishna, is meditated upon and attained by the calm Gayatri Mantra, which has the Kama Bija, the seed of transcendental desire, joined to it. The transcendental youthful Cupid of Vrindavan is meditated upon and attained by the calm Gayatri Mantra, which has the calm beach, the seed of transcendental desire, joined to it. He who makes the devotees forget the material world and who maddens them with his transcendental form, qualities, and pastimes is the transcendental youthful Cupid, and on him we meditate. Dhimahi. Gayantang tarayate yasmat iti Gayatri. That which liberates by being sung is a Gayatri. That which liberates by being sung is a Gayatri. The worship with the calm Gayatri Mantra is meant to save us from material existence and to make our bodies, minds, and life airs fit for relishing the flavors of Radha Govinda's transcendental pastimes. So in other words, that's the higher taste. And through the higher taste, we will lose the lower taste. It is impossible to lose the lower taste if we cannot enter into the higher taste. And here was this description, how to get in this higher taste. The meditation on the calm Gayatri Mantra. So in his spiritual absorption, Sri Raghunadas submits to Swamini's feet, "Let me meditate how you overwhelm Shyam with your ecstatic blaze in the kunjas." In his spiritual absorption, Sri Raghunadas submits to Swamini's feet, "Let me meditate how you overwhelm Shyam with your ecstatic blaze in the kunjas. When even you are unable to bring him back to consciousness, you will need me. When even you are unable to bring him back to consciousness, you will need me. So that's a wonderful, interesting point here also. Like so many. Radharani is victorious, Jai Shri, and Shyam is overwhelmed, falls in an ecstatic swoon, and even Radharani cannot bring him back. And then, you will need me. We can meditate on that, what that actually means. When even Radharani cannot do it, and she will ask the help of the Manjari.
Read by line, then you will understand. Please try to understand this. 16 is on read line by line and keep it in the mind. Digest like a reading this digest. Not add any word. My request. Then it will go in. Is a Siddhavani. And it goes, then all will be perfect. It takes long time to do this. And when I, word by word, without explanation, I start reading, I understand everything. When I try to explain it, I never understand. Because this is stage is in Siddha Deha, is written. And we are still in the marginal.
During his loving pastimes in the Kunj, Shyam faints of ecstasy because of encountering the waves of Radhika's vast Madan Maha Bhav. But Anuragavati, the passionate Radhika, is not satisfied yet. So here some excellent service is required. Swamini thinks, Tulasi, I cannot break Priyatama's swoon. Why don't you please come? Where else is such a confidential service to be found? Even Lalita and Vishaka cannot attain this. This is the most excellent service. Radhika is called Devi in this verse because she takes part in such playful sports. Once the divine couple plays a game of dice for a wager. She who gives the most joy wins. Shyam is defeated. On Radharani's indication, the maidservant begins to deride Shyam, saying, Oh hey, don't come here to play dice anymore. Better you go and herd the cows, understand? For cow herding, you need a cow's brain. You must have become like them because of too much association with them. Qualifications are indispensable. Go and play there where bodily strength is required. For this game, you need some brain. You understand? Don't come here to play this game anymore. Shyam is embarrassed by these joking words. There is no limit to Swamini's ecstasy. This is the most excellent service. What a sweet upasana, subject of meditation. How can servitude ever be supreme? When it is anointed with the Madhura Ras. Without being in Madhura Bhav, a sweet spiritual mood, one cannot enter into Radha and Krishna's pastimes. Only those who know the feelings and the thoughts of Bhavamaya and Bhavamayi all emotional Radhika and Krishna Chandra can enter into this. The maidservants don't want Krishna alone, not even in their dreams. They pray to Krishna, "Please take me along wherever you place your loving pastimes with your Priyaji, so that I can engage in your loving service." Srimad Rupa Goswami says, the Kama Rupa Raga Bhakti, Raganuga devotion in the erotic mood, is of two kinds. Sambhog ech Atmika, devotion full of desire to enjoy with Krishna personally, and Tat Bhavej Atmika, Sakibhav. Tat Bhavej Atmika Tashang Bhava Madhurya Kamita, Bhakti Ras Amrita Sindhu 1, 2, 299. These devotees are finding more happiness in assisting Krishna's direct lady lovers like Radha and Chandravali in meeting Krishna than in meeting him personally. Examples are Sakhis like Lalita and Vishaka. Their sthayi bhav, intrinsic, permanent mood, is Krishna Rati, love for Krishna, and their Surit Rati, love for the friend like Radharani, is a Sanjari bhav, a feeling which roams within the sthayi bhav, the main feeling. Sancharayanti bhavasya gatim sancharino pite. Bhaktiras Amrita Sindhu 2, 4, 2. They love Krishna first, and that love is infused in Radharani. During Purvarag, beginnings of love, Sri Radha met Lalita and the Sakhis on the bank of the Kaliya Radha. Because they had the same mood, they became acquainted with each other that day. But when the gopis saw the superiority of Sri Radha's love for Krishna, they wanted to become happy by arranging for her meeting with Krishna. Krishna then told his friend Subal, "How many hundreds of Braj gopis didn't I see under the shade of the Kadamba tree on the bank of the Yamuna on the day I subdued the Kaliya snake." I tell you, O friend Subal, then I was so startled that I didn't know whether it was day or night. Amongst them there were about 2 or 4 jewel-like girls, and among them there was again one particularly mind-enchanting girl. She entered my mind, and the resultant smoke of Cupid did not allow me to sleep anymore. I am now constantly meditating on her. Who knows how the pain of separation feels? My body becomes skinnier and weaker every day. Govindadas says, such are the ways of new, young love. Srimati showed similar loving attachment when she first saw Shyam Sundara. When I saw this crown jewel of lovers, I did not know any more whether it was night or day, out of ecstasy. Who can I tell about my heartache? O Saki, what more do you want to know? I told you what's on my heart. When he will meet me, then I will feel fulfilled. And if not, then I cannot live anymore. This is definite. The Sakis, like Lalita and Vishaka, are getting more ecstasy from establishing the meeting of the Anuragi, eager couple Radha and Madhava than from meeting with Krishna themselves. And in this way, their love has become known as Tat Bhavej Atmika love. Still, Sri Radha sometimes desires to give them the position of Nayika, lady love of Krishna. But although the Manjaris are also a kind of Saki, they never accept such a role. The Manjaris, buds, enhance the beauty of a flower, gopi, but are never separately enjoyable to the black bee, Krishna. Lalita and the Sakis have some sneha, equal love for Radha and Krishna. But the Manjaris are Radha Snehadika. They have more love for Radhika. This kind of love is called Bhavulas. Rupa Goswami stated in his Bhakti Ras Amrita Sindhu 2.5.128, when the Sakis love Radha as much as or less than Krishna, then their sanctuary bath is called Krishna Rati. But if they love Radhika more, then it is called Bhavulas Rati. The Manjaris are endowed with this Bhavulas Rati. Srila Ramai Thakur inquired from Srimati Janava Thakurani about this Bhavulas Rati. Ramai Thakur said, "Please tell me more about Bhavulas Rati." Mother Janava said, "Listen carefully, O son. Bhavulas Rati can only be found in Vrindavan. Vrindavan, where Kishore, adolescent Krishna, eternally sports with Kishori, adolescent Radhika, cannot be perceived even by the Devas. Sri Rupa Manjari and Sri Rati Manjari are absorbed in the ecstasy of devotional service day and night. They are all endowed with Bhavulas Rati, and they are happy only when the divine couple is happy. They don't know anything else but that. They are completely equal to Srimati. Only their bodies are different. They are one soul and one life air, and they are all controlled by Radha, one who wants to relish Krishna's sweetness to the utmost must take complete shelter of Sri Radha. Sripad Prabodh Ananda Saraswati writes in Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi 261, "Where is Radha, who is hard to perceive by following the Vedas? And where is Krishna, who always lives in between her butt-like breasts?" Sri Radharani says, "If you want to see my Sundara, you must take full shelter of my lotus feet." And why do the Manjaris love Krishna? Because he is Radharani's gallant. Remember Krishna in this Braj forest as the Brana Vallabha of my Swamini. First Radha, then Shyam. When Krishna makes any trouble, we will take him by the hand and throw him out of the kunja. We are the maidservants of Radha. Why do the Kinkaris love Krishna? Because he is the lover of Radharani. Once, when Krishna takes his supper in Nandishvara, a Kinkari fans him. Without being seen by others, Shyam keeps his hand on that Kinkari's foot, as he means of asking her, "Will I meet my dearest one or not?" That maidservant then places one toe on Shyam's hand, indicating that a meeting will be possible. That is the most excellent service. This is Varadasya, the most excellent service. Nothing is done for personal happiness. Everything is done for the pleasure of the Yugala. Although the Manjaris are in the category of Sakhis, they are servants because of their complete dedication to devotional service. The Sakhis may have a superior position in the pastimes, but the fortune of service is greater for the Manjaris. They know Sri Radhika's innermost purpose, and therefore they can perform their service without hesitation like no one else in the world. One day, Radha and Krishna are intimately enjoying themselves in a kunja, and a Manjari relishes the sweetness of these pastimes through a passage between the vines. It appears to the maidservant that there is some obstacle in Radha and Krishna's pastimes, but they don't notice anything out of ecstasy. The maidservant then notices that Radha and Krishna got stuck to each other with their hair. So very carefully she enters the kunja, so as not to disturb them, and unravels the hairs, so that the amorous pastimes can continue again. Who else can perform such a clever, intimate service? Even Lalita and the Sakhis don't know. This is Varadasya, the most excellent service, which is attained by chanting the name of Sri Radha. Jaya Jaya Radha Nama, Vrindavana Yara Dhama, Krishna Sukh Vilasera Nidhi, Narodam Das Thakur, Brahma Bhakti Chandrika. Glory Glory to Sri Radha's name that dwells in Vrindavan, and that is the jewel of Sri Krishna's blissful pastimes. O Radhe, for attaining your most excellent service, I am taking shelter of your lotus feet, that even Shyam holds to his chest for soothing his lust-afflicted heart. O Queen of Vrindavan, I take shelter of your cooling lotus feet that are filled with all the nectar honey of pure love, and that even Madhupati, the Lord of sweetness, Sri Krishna, keeps to his heart to soothe his terrible lusty affliction. Radha Sudhanidhi 13. Sri Radhika protects Sri Krishna's senses. That's why she is a gopi. The verbal root gup means protecting. Giridhari does not feel the slightest distress while lifting Govardhan hill. His pleasure potency stands before him and solves everything. She is made of the quintessence of the Chintamani jewel of Mahabhav, the pinnacle of love. In sandal wood pulp or a Chintamani stone, there is no asara or useless refuse. But still her Mahabhav is the sara or quintessence of the Chintamani jewel of Prema. The maidservants say, Shyam, do you know why you are so beautiful? Because your Priya is here. In Govinda Lilamrita 8:32 is stated, when he shines with Radha, he is Madan Mohan, the enchanter of Cupid. But otherwise, he is himself enchanted by Cupid, although he enchants the whole world. Mounting the chariots of the gopis' desires, he steers even Cupid's mind. Hence, he is called Madan Mohan. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Ballabhi Chalata Bhate Mano Bhavati Brahmani Manome Ramate. The Supreme Brahman delights my mind when it is bound by the wine-like arms of the cowherd girls. Krishna is very happy when someone calls him Radha Sevaka, the servant of Radha. But almost nobody says this. Sri Krishna is so much under Radha's control that he is willing to give everything to those who serve her. Srila Prabhupada Ananda Saraswati writes in Radha Sudhanidhi 155, O Sri Radhe, Madhupati cancels innumerable offenses of anyone who even once relishes the nectarian spiritual flavor of your name, and in great ecstasy he considers what is the greatest gift he can give to such a person, who can then imagine the glories of someone whose mind is fixed on becoming your maidservant? Srila Raghunath Goswami says, I don't want anything else but your excellent service. If I am not qualified for your service, then please at least make me attached to this aspiration, so that one day I may get it. Tasyayate mama rasostu satyam. Let me truly have eager spiritual thirst for your service. Sri Rasika Chandradas sings, your lotus feet are the abode of loving devotion, in life or in death. I don't want anything else but a service mood towards them. I don't want friendship with you or anything else. I don't know the qualities of friendship. Therefore, O Devi, I offer my obeisances to it again and again. And if you say you don't want my friendship just because you are shy, but you actually desire it within your mind, then listen, O Devi, to my petition. This desire has never arisen in my heart. My mind is always filled with dasyaras. That you should know for sure. My mind is always filled with dasyaras. That you should know for sure. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Here ends the commentary on verse number 16.
Again, huh? 17 is also continuous. One time listening will not understand clear. We need 3 times to listen. My question now, there are 2 mantra explanations. One is a Gopal mantra, one is a Kamkaj. And this mantra not become in vision, we have to read on and on. And Bij mantra or Kama Gayatri, and Bij mantra in Kama Gayatri is cling. This is the seed mantra. This all can be clear and very crystal, then realization will start coming. This is very beautiful, 16 and 17. I say myself, I was confused with the different books. I don't understand. When I meditate and I practice to realize it, and my confusion become clear from different books, ideas, then I enter and understand this. Radha. So I will suggest, why not we become fixed in Sarup Avesh because of this not clear. Radha. This was my experience, so I share you. And we have to fix and try to understand and read everyone. It will not come in your life again to understand. And it's not clear, you will not understand Mahaprabhu, you will not understand mantra, and it's just passing your time for nothing. You have to understand, please. And there is no explanation, it's very simple. You have to use your seriousness to go in to understand. Rather, this I my request. Use your heart and mind to go in.
So good is some homework.
It's a big homework. This homework is not done, and by the way you pass away and not understand, it will never, desire will happen. Yes.
Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Gurudev, thank you for your boon.
Everyone I say, not you are a reader, you are teaching us, but this is very, I also learned by listening. And when I seriously, without explanation, when I go in, then we realize it.
It's also a blessing, I see, from your side, because you want us to go deeper.
See, three things. One is Sambhogatmika. These desires are there in the inside us. That is difficult there. Tadabhachamai, also desire, takes time. To reach to the Bhavalasrati is the very high thing. So all details has to understand. Physically and spiritually, how to balance myself to reach to that. Gopal mantra and Kama Gayatri. A Kama Gayatri, what is there? If you chant with this meditation, you will get the result. And what is the meaning of Kama Gayatri is also explained there. And what is the meaning of Gopal mantra is explained there. Radha. Yeah. Thank you.
We are so happy here that Gurudev is, after many days of recovering, is again taking part of our class and giving so nice advice. So today is a lucky day. In Gauravani, we enter a new class, so nice. Thank you, Gurudev.
And this is the book, and before that, also story comes of the Rupa Goswami, his lifetime, right? Mahatma is reading, and this is very connected. Just beginning, Rupa Raghunath Pade Hoibe Akuti. Tabe Ami Bujho Sage. These are our teacher, Rupa Raghunath.
What is that meaning, Gurudev?
Akuti means the greedy. Greed will come. To know Akuti, how to know him, what is his beauty, how he is doing practice, what is the song Rupa Manjari Pada, Say Mora Dhan Sampada. What is the meaning of this song? How this to practice Manjari Bhav? When this desire will come and we will practice and live in that, that is Akuti.
So Gurudev, I feel you gave us the blessing to go deep and realize it now. So we have to now go into our homework.
Who give me this? And this is the subject. It comes coordinate with this Rupa Goswami and your teachings. And after that, you sing also this song. So it's all very related. I feel this. You connect with everything like this is the only way I feel. And if we not go in this way, then we lost our way. We are wasting our time for passing our time. Like we sit on the way and start talking, passing my time, how to cross the useless wasting my time. Funny. Time is very short and to do many things. Time is very short. We have no much time in life. Rather, not only everyone has a time.
Akuti.
Akuti has to.
We say in Germany it's akut.
Gut.
Akut.
It's akut. Es ist akut. Es muss dringend gemacht werden.
Akut means urgent. It's
Urgent.
urgent. No delay, Gurudev.
Akut is unakut. Ankut is also akut. Prashadam, ankut. Manakut, a small belly, and you have to eat 64 varieties. So is unkut kut.
That's also another subject, Gurudev. Govardhan Puja is coming up soon.
Kut means greedy. They are all greedy that time. Akut. Full thing.
Concentrate on one topic.
One topic. Only eating topic that time. One topic. So here, prasad is also mercy. Mahaprabhu, you see, only throwing prasad. Mercy comes through prasad. Love goes through belly. This love, this is the spiritual life is a way of love. Religious life is a way of rituals. Rituals, when we practice, is a way of religion. But religion is the foundation. We don't leave that. Foundation is important to maintain. All saintly people they are practicing foundation. They not break the foundation. They believe to maintain it.
Yeah.
Like if you are devotee and you cannot be augur. You cannot sit in a smasana and chant.
No.
You cannot drink alcohol and chanting japa.
Not good.
Or eating meat and you are doing this. It's not a crazy idea. You have to be nice, corrected people. You cannot behave like a rascal. You have to be etiquette, live in the etiquette. Nah? So the devotee think that I am raga bhakta. I don't need etiquette. More etiquette is required. You see the Vinod Baba, he lives in more etiquette. Only he maintain etiquette. And the bhajan, hidingly he do. This is his personal life. Why I will show my bhajan to others? It is my love. You show her love to others. But etiquette, I can show that I have no bhajan. I live in the education. You see the Vinod? He gives the toffee. He fills the toffee and give to monkeys and sheep. He show this, but doing something else. So we have to learn with these Maharajs how they are great. We never need to stop our etiquette and maintain the way. But the goal is Bhavalasya. Other no desire. I'm happy with your happiness. This is the meaning of real happiness. Your happiness is my happiness. So you're happy, I'm happy. This is the dasina.
That's why today you give us these blessings that we become happy.
No, I will request you to read 3 times. And when you read, you stop and you say you understand or not. And see the face of everyone. They're listening or not. But no explain. Go on. Again stop and see. You understand or repeat these lines. If there's a repeat, then again try to repeat it. They have to be clear because many small things is very complicated. Very complicated lines, words are there. Meanings are there. And when these are all become balanced and right way, if I want to change my nature, I will never change. I will never change, never change, never change. It's so fixed. If not, then every moment my nature will change. I will never understand it. Right? Yeah.
Nice.
Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. So next time we read the same verse.
No, 17 also, then 16.
But you said three times, you said.
Yeah, homework.
The devotees should read it 3 times.
The devotees should read it.
Who didn't read it, because many have not read it yet, even once alone.
They have to listen. Their heart has to be fixed for this.
But you say 16, 17, and again 16, 17, and again
16, 17.
But 3 times.
Yeah. As you like. If you like 16 only, clear, then 17. But it's connected, these two are.
So the blessings are with us. Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai Gurudev.
Radhe Radhe Go.